Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, Guru Chiropractor. Peace and love to everybody out there. I'm back again for another video. Oh, also, New Jersey, Team Ring Dinger Doctor of New Jersey, official. Proud to represent. I'm here again with a new patient.
My name is Marje, linebacker, University of Delaware football.
Perfect, thank you, because I was trying to remember that before, but he helped me out. So yeah, Marje's here for his first ring dinger. He found, how long ago did you find out about the ring dinger though?
A week and a half.
Oh, it's new, recently.
Yeah,
and then you're like, I don't know if I can make it to Texas. So you looked around for somebody closer, and I guess I'm the closest guy to you.
100%.
Yeah.
Lucky charm.
He's in Delaware, so he drove up from Delaware to New Jersey. Plays football, he's in his junior year, but going into his senior season. Senior season. Correct. Linebacker. Yeah. But not too,
tell.
Yeah, he's all jacked up. I love working on athletes. He's been playing with a pretty severe sciatica since 2021, which I give him props. I mean, it's not the best thing to do, but when you're, a high level athlete, and he's been trying to get it treated, but not too successfully. Yeah. No. And had an MRI right around 21, 22, end of 21. L5-S1 herniation, pretty severe. So he's got left sciatica. So it's lower back pain on the left, and it's shooting down the glute, the sciatic pathway, which is the glute, the hamstring, the leg goes a little lateral and then goes into the foot a little bit, but not the toes. And it's pain, not too much paresthesia, which is numbness and tingling, but he's got pretty constant pain here. It hangs around at about a 5 out of 10, and it jumps up to about an 8 out of 10, which is pretty nasty. Yeah. And he's got radiculopathy and pulling going down the leg, but not a lot of numbness and tingling. But yet he's still playing. You don't miss games or anything, huh?
Don't miss games. You gotta find a way.
I give you props for that, but yeah. Hopefully today we're going to make some difference for you, because he's had some chiropractic before, but nobody that does the pull, only the pushing and the twisting, right? Yeah. Sometimes the pull, the decompression pull, is the missing link. Sometimes not, but a lot of people that don't do well with traditional chiropractic and come see a ring dinger doctor, it breaks up the pattern and they start to heal. So hopefully I'm going to do everything I can to make that today. So I decided, since he's a pretty high level athlete, we're going to film the exam, and then we're going to roll right into the adjustment. So first, what we're going to do is, even though you're not complaining, I'm going to check your neck and shoulders a little bit. So shift over that way a little bit. I'm going to come behind you. No, face that. Keep facing that way. Yeah, I'm going to come behind you. We're going to do a little neck eval. And see, with all that banging and hitting in football career, it's got to be, well, doesn't feel too bad. God bless you. Yeah. Traps are a little bit more fired up than they should be. Yeah. Not horrible, but
they usually are worse.
Yeah. All right, I want to see how well you're turning and moving for the neck. So let me turn you. If I get to a certain point of motion that causes discomfort, let me know right away. Okay, so let's rotate to the right. Not too bad, but see how it stops right there? Yeah. Should be able to go a little bit further if it was perfect, like get the nose to here. You feel it pulling?
Yeah, it's like very uncomfortable.
On the left or on the right?
On the right.
Okay, go to the other side now. Go to the left. Same thing. That's even a little bit worse. Should be able to go about here. Where you feel it when I stretch?
The left.
The left. Yeah. Okay. When you feel it on the same side that you're turning towards, it's usually the joint jamming. When you feel it on the opposite side, it's usually the muscle pulling. Yeah. So you definitely got, based on what we just saw, there's probably joint jamming in the neck as well. That's a little tight. Anything uncomfortable? No, go to the other side. Okay, not too bad going left. Going right. Now go backwards. Does that feel like it's tight or jamming or pinching or painful?
A little bit.
Like in here?
Yeah, I feel something in like the middle of my spine.
Here too, right? Yeah. Okay. Any dizziness this way?
Not really.
Good.
No.
Get out of there. Now chin forward, down as far as you can. Anything pulling here, or here?
Yeah,
or even affecting the sciatica?
Just like the middle.
Middle?
Back,
yeah. All right, come on out of there. By the way, we talked, I didn't say it on camera, but you did have a little secondary complaint of mid-back tightness, right? Yeah, so yeah, there's probably something there, and then bending is making it more tight. It's kind of activating it. All right, now I'm going to do what's called a cervical compression test. So I'm going to push down on your head a little bit, nothing crazy, just like this. Okay. To add some compression here and maybe even here, Let me know if that causes any jump up of discomfort or not.
Yeah.
Okay? Stay loose as a goose.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Where, neck or middle? And even lower. Yeah. So what that test confirms is there's compression.
Yeah.
Because if your spine was healthy and had no compression, and I just did a little push down like that, shouldn't bother you at all, right? So it's like a confirmation that there is compression. Now I'm going to do some distraction or decompression. I'm going to lift your neck up a little bit. Okay. Let me know if that gives you any relief, feels good, or no different, or bad. Okay. Very rarely do people say bad, but stay relaxed. And coming down. How'd you feel stretched up?
Like my middle back feels better. I don't think I felt anything in the low back.
Yeah, it doesn't really get the lower because it gets really from here to here.
Yeah.
So it gave you a little relief here?
Yeah, a little relief. I could feel it like.
Good. So that's a positive for that test too. All right. Now we're gonna take a good look at that lower back where the sciatica is coming from. So go face down on this table, put your face between the pillows, rest your hands aquí. Like this? Yep, right there. Slide down a little bit. You speak Spanish?
I do not.
Yeah. I only do a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right, because you're who's French, your mom? Or your dad?
Dad.
Like French Creole or actually from France?
Well, it's he's from like the Congo, but he's in the Central Africa.
Yeah. But they were occupied by the French, probably, right. Gotcha. All right, stay there. Let me write a few things on the neck. So maybe we'll clip that out of there. Stay there and relax. If I wait till after, I might forget, so I'm going to write it real quick because it's important to document properly. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Now I'm going to come back in the camera. We're going to raise up the table. It's not jerky or anything, so it shouldn't bother you. Just letting you know. Coming up. Good. So now we're going to look at your posture a little bit as you're laying here. Yeah, man, you got a big twist in your pelvis to the right. So your shoulders are pretty neutral, but your hips and pelvis are rotated to the right, but they're level, so they're not one higher than the other, but you got this going on, boom, and it's stuck that way. I don't know if you have a feel of that. Some people can feel it, some people can't. But that's a distortion here that's causing malfunction in the joints and more pressure on one side than the other, which is probably what's causing the disc and the pain and the whole 9 yards. So we're going to work on getting that hip and that pelvis neutral today, going back to where it needs to be. I'm going to do a couple orthopedic tests to see what's going on in the lower back. So the first thing is a simple test. I'm just going to bend up your knees. Normal, you should just feel it stretching your quads, right? But if anything pulls more so in your lower back or the pain goes higher as I bend up your knees, let me know. That's a positive test, which means there's a problem there, okay? Bend up the knees. What's going on in the lower back as I bend up?
I feel it like tightening up that too.
Yeah, so it gets tighter as I flex, right?
Yeah, it gets tighter.
Where? Here, or on the left side?
It gets tight, I guess, both sides, but the left side is where I feel that like nerve pain.
So it makes the nerve pain worse as it bends up too? Yeah. So that's a confirmation too that there's compression here, you know? So, and a way to measure where you're at now, and then we'll take a look at that same test after the pull and after the full adjustment to see if it's making a difference with that. You know, it helps guide me to tell me if the results are coming or not. Now we're going to check the sacroiliac mobility. So I'm just going to push down a little bit on your tailbone, on your sacrum. And I want you to start with the left leg. Don't bend it. Keep it stiff. Lift it up as high as you can when I say go. Okay, ready? Go. No bend. No bend. No bend. All the way stiff. The whole leg all the way down. Yeah, like that. As high as you can get it. Yeah. All right, drop that down. Ouch? Or tight or pull? Pain? Yeah. That didn't go, that was only like a third of how high it would be if it was normal mobility on that side. And there was symptoms there. So that definitely confirms you're jammed up also in your sacroiliac joint, which is the biggest joint in your pelvis. Let's do the same thing on the right. Lift as high as you can on this side. Yeah, and down. So clearly that went up way higher. Did it cause anything abnormal up here? Yeah. So that was pretty normal. This one's really jammed up on the left sacroiliac. All right. Now, let's see. When I push in here, is there soreness? Like, feels like I'm pushing on a bruised area or no? Yeah, like here. So that means there's also inflammation in the soft tissue around the joint. And that's L5S1, bro, right there. That's ground zero. Yep. How about out this way? Is there any soreness in this area?
It's like tender.
Yeah. When I push down, it's tenderness?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. That also means inflammation. Anything on this side tender? Yeah. So it's pretty classical sciatica. Pinch nerve here. Also a lot of irritation here. And it's putting pressure on the sciatic nerve. That's why they call it sciatica. And the sciatic nerve is the biggest nerve that goes down your leg. And it's the most common pinch nerve in the lower half of the body. Not too bad though in the neck, considering your football career, because you know you guys bang helmets all day long. Yes or no?
Yes, indeed.
And then, have you had any confirmed concussions?
Only 2.
Good. That's not too bad, but still. Yeah, middle back is pretty jammed up too. So, say again?
My shoulder blade.
On this side, you were saying, right? Yeah. Yeah. Anything sore out this way? In through here? Not all this? Yeah, we're going to work here. The muscles here are the medial aspect of the trapezius, and underneath that is the rhomboid muscle, and then underneath that is the smaller spinal muscles. And it's definitely more spasmed here than this side. Are you left dominant or right dominant? Or and by?
Yeah, and by.
Oh, you do both? Check you out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so major here, here. That's what's causing the sciatica shooting down in the back pain here. And then you got some middle back and more dominant on that left scapula, wing blade. All right, so I'm gonna write that down later. It's fine. You definitely have chiropractic issues. You definitely have compression. You 100% qualify for the ring dinger. Nothing showing up for safety. It's safe to treat, so I could treat you today. So I'm ready if you are, basically. All right, option 2 is my best recommendation for you, especially because you're traveling. It gets the best results, longest lasting. So we're going to do a little stretch out here first, a little massage just to warm up the muscles. Then we're going right into the back room. We're going to get you decompressed on the ring dinger table. I think you're going to have a great experience there.
Can't wait.
And then you're going to come back on this table, and I'm going to do a full spine, full body, actually, adjustment on this table. Then we'll see how you do, and we'll talk about what's next after that. Your job, just stay relaxed, and then give me a heads up if anything doesn't feel right, like, or any discomfort's happening with what I'm doing to you. And then I'll do the rest. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, bro. Let's do a little massage first. Do you follow me on Instagram?
I do not.
Oh, I don't know. For some reason, there was a guy on Instagram. I thought it was an athlete that looked like you that I thought was you, but it ain't you. Do. Sore? When I'm getting in that glute, huh? Yeah. Obviously, you played through high school too, right? And even like up here, they call it pee-wee football. Played like that, yeah, younger too, even. Yeah. But you got you're not humongous. You got like that hybrid body. I could see, I mean, like you're not like a 300-pounder coming in here. I got some big boys coming in here that are linemen and stuff, you know. But, so you got that hybrid body. You look like you're fast. You look like you could play, you know, running back. I don't know.
Yeah, I did play running back in high school.
Yeah. Did I offend you because I said you weren't a humongous? Ah. Don't beat me up now. I'm trying to help you. No promises. It's all right. I know karate and 6 other Japanese words. You're young, but were you a fan of LT, Lawrence Taylor? Huh? Oh, Lawrence Taylor. You're too young for that. Way back, but he was one of the greatest.
You put on what?
Giants. Yeah, and he's a local guy. I see him once in a while. I see him around, like I see him in the airport or something. He's been retired for like 20 years, I think.
He's an old legend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like 2 generations older than you.
But they do call him like the greatest linebacker of all time.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought you would at least know.
I know like the name. But because he's a giant, he's a giant.
Yeah, you don't like to.
Give him an extra push over there.
Well, are you a Giants fan too?
Yeah.
Giants. I know. Big rivals. New England. Although, can't say much over the last 5 or 7 years about Giants' performance. Yeah, man, we're getting in there a little bit for you. I got some more tricks and moves for this once we get back on this table after the ring dinger. Don't worry. Don't worry. Good. All right, just a little warm up for the big stuff. But a lot of people say they feel better even after that a little bit. When you're ready, big guy, come on up on your feet. We're going in the back room. Good. Now, I got to feel the top of your hips because we got to line you up properly on the table. You're way high. So scoot down towards me about 6 inches. Keep going. Right there. Perfect. Now the table rises up. You just rest. Good. Now the table's going to lift up your legs. Just let the table do the job if it will. Try not to wiggle. Sometimes bring your heels up off that ledge there. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Sometimes it's got a sensitive weight switch in there for safety. Sometimes it goes up and down. There we go. What this does is it flattens out your lower back and relaxes it and makes it a lot easier to release once we do the pull. Okay. Now I got slide down a little bit towards your feet. Yeah, a little more. Right there. Now I got to put the pins in pretty tight here above your what's called your iliac crest to anchor you down here. So when I pull, your body doesn't budge, and that puts all the force into your spine, and that's what allows it to release so good and all the way down. Physics, baby. You take physics in college? No. Yeah. Physics was one of the hardest classes I ever took.
It just made no sense.
You good?
Yeah.
Good. It's got to be. You know what they say. Hands back to me. This is not the treatment. I'm just making sure you're snugged up against those pins. Yeah, baby. Okay. Now the towel goes around your neck, but really it's grabbing the back of your skull and your jaw like this. Yeah. But my hands are way too small to get a good grip in the pull, so it gives me better grip.
Yeah. It's one of the new towels.
Since you're a newbie.
Smell nice.
Smells perfect. Then we spray it with tequila for pain management. Yeah, just water so that I don't slip when I pull. Lift up your neck. Let me get underneath these braids. Come on down. Good. So most important for you to worry about is just keep your teeth touching together, but don't bite hard. Just keep it closed. So when I pull, you don't bang teeth or get your tongue stuck between there because I ain't paying for the dentist. Other than that, try to keep your body as relaxed as you can, and I'll do the rest. You ready? Yeah? Good. Let me get a good grip first. Can you breathe? I don't want to choke you. Okay, stay nice and loose. Breathe in through your nose. Relax your body. Let it just relax.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, my God. Jesus
Yeah, that was big.
Oh my.
Keep breathing. Try not to clench. You're good. You're good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And that one was a loud one. I heard that one all the way down.
Oh my god, that feels so weird. It's like a spring, like, and you just.
Yeah. Yeah. One person told me, you know those straws that you could bend and they stay bent with the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta?
Yeah.
It's like if you squeeze it together and you pull that apart, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah. It's like yeah, no, literally exactly like that.
Yeah. And you felt it all the way down?
Crazy, yeah, like literally.
Good, because that's importantly, I wanted to get down in your lower. And that's the ring dinger, bro. You're not a virgin anymore.
It's like a weird sensation. It just feels so like, I don't even know.
Like a warmth?
Like a warm, yeah, like it's like warm.
That's happens a lot.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what it is. I think it's just better energy flowing through your spine, maybe just blood flow better, something. But all I know is when people say they got that feeling, it was a good pull. It was a good treatment. Yep. All right, dude. But now I want to twist the neck a little bit more, and then we'll get you up and see how you feel standing.
All right.
You ready, or you need a little couple minutes to chill?
I'm ready.
Okay. Stay it loose. Drop. Good. A little bit there. Let it go. Drop it. Nice. Nice. All right. That was the best I could do for you. Let's see. Get a proper ring dinger decompression pull. When you're ready, make your way up on your feet. The worst thing to do when you have back problems is flex forward up.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do when you're getting up from laying on your back is rotate sideways. Yeah. Throw the legs over first and then try to let the weight counterbalance and get up. In other words, get up with the least amount of flexing forward. Because when you flex forward, you put pressure on the discs. Yep. Now legs off, legs off, then come up. See how you don't flex? Yeah. That's a good way to get up when your back's bothering you.
I already feel like better just like in this position.
I love it. I love it when most people can tell right away. Some people can't.
No, it's like, I don't know, I just feel normal sitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not leaning to like the right how I would. Like,
that took out a lot of that stuck compressive jamming that is the root cause of all problems. Dude, give me some of that. But stand up a little bit first. Also now see how you feel standing and give us a little report about what it feels like when you're, that's called weight bearing, when you're bearing all your weight down on there.
I feel more like centered, if that makes sense.
Your posture looks real good. Your shoulders are back. Yeah. Your head's back better.
I definitely feel like way more centered.
All right. I like it.
That's crazy. I don't know, I just feel like light. Something about me feels light. Like I feel kind of taller too.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a sign of decompression.
Yeah, no, I felt good.
Like legit decompression, real deal.
That felt good.
Give me. I'm pounding all day long. I'm telling you. You got any scouts looking at you for pros?
I gotta perform this season, and hopefully.
Dude, all I gotta say, if you make it big time, don't forget about your chiropractor. Don't forget about me. All right, so I just want to say, posture-wise, I'm just fixing you close so I can get a better read on your actual body. All right, so you still got a little bit of twist in there, but it's reduced. I'm estimating by like 50, 60, 70% better than it was when we first started. Now, remember what it felt like when I bent up your knees the first time? You said it was pulling?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do it again now, and you tell me if it feels the same as before or reduced or gone. Sometimes it's gone. You tell me what it feels like compared to the first time we did it.
Oh, yeah, well, that feels good.
Now, I noticed, too, you're more flexible here. Yeah, so less pull or gone?
I don't feel any pull.
Wow, and before there was a pull, yeah?
Yeah, there was like hella tension.
Dude, now that I'm pushing here, oh my God, that's really released.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's really, really moving super good. Okay, now we're going to do some more releasing with a push. We're going to push this way. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, but the table is a special table. It does what's called the drop technique. So slide down about an inch or two, right there. Now the belly part drops down to give me more room to release. It's also for pregnant women. This pops up, and when I push down on you, it's going to go boom. So you know what to expect. It's all cake from this point on. The ring dinger was the most intense thing you're going to experience today. I know. Stay relaxed. Nice. Good. Nice. This is called mirror imaging adjusting, meaning you were pulling to the right, so I put you extra to the left and I did an adjustment that helps to correct the posture. Good. All right, let's see. Now, I don't know if Diana, did the camera pick up that twist before?
Yes.
Look at it now.
Unbelievable.
Perfect. Perfect. You got neutral hips and pelvis right now as we speak. Maybe for the first time since 2011. I mean, what was it? 2021. Still feels good when I'm bending? Like nothing pulling up there? Woo, he's doing good, folks. He's doing good. Now let's see about the mobility in the sacroiliac. So, all right. Keep it stiff at the knee. Lift as high as you can now. Lift it off the table. And down. You can't see it, but you felt it, right? That went up 3 times as high as the first time we did that. So that's 100%, folks out there too, that's 100% confirmation that he's decompressed here and here. So I know I'm doing my job properly because the compression, the jamming in the joints, and with movement, jamming and compression plus movement equals pain and inflammation and bad stuff and wears out quicker. So my job as a chiropractor is to mobilize the joint, and when it's mobilized, most of the time, it gets lined up more properly. Chiropractors don't go mobilize the joint from A to Z. Like a lot of people think we realign things. We take it from A where it's out and put it back to B where it's better, in a better alignment. No, I don't do that. I just set it free. I let go, help to release the jamming that's keeping it stuck, and then it resets itself, basically. The human frame is designed to be lined up properly as long as there's no defects at birth or through injuries. It's designed to be relatively straight and symmetrical. So all I got to do is release the tension and the jamming, and it resets itself. I'm not smart enough to realign a spine. I don't know where it should go, but you know where your spine should go. Your body does. All right, I'll stop preaching. So now belly part comes up. Actually, no, I lied. We're going to do a little bit more drop in the lumbar spine. Good. Nice. Good. Oh, that was good. Oh, that's where you needed it. Yeah, now we're coming up. Good. Now we're going to do a little more in the upper middle back. Then we'll work a little bit on that left scapula and the muscles. Chin down a little bit more. Good. Nice. Nice. Oof. Good. Remember when I was pushing here, you said it was sore? Yeah. Is it still sore? No. At nothing? No, yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, little bit spasm still there. Yeah, it feels better already. All right. Now I'm going to do a little special move that I'm to really get in underneath the scapula here to really work these muscles for you. So what I want you to do is take your left hand, put it back here, palm up, like you're half handcuffed. Right. Okay. Yeah, you know what that's like. I'm just messing around with you. I'm messing around. Now, stay relaxed in your shoulder. And if it's too much, let me know, because this is a strong massager. Loose. See how we're getting underneath a little bit? Yeah, baby. Is that getting in there like that itch you couldn't get scratched? Yeah, man. This thing gets right underneath. Works out all these knots, these spasms here. Woo, baby. right, drop that down. Yep.
Power drill.
Yeah, I call that my body jackhammer. Lower neck feels great. Upper neck was good to begin with, plus we twisted it. All right. Roll over on your back. We got a few more things to do. I ain't done with you yet, but the big stuff is done.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah. Slide down about an inch or two. Right there. Let me extend the legs. Okay. Now we're going to work on the front a little bit, the shoulders and the collarbones and the rib cage from the front. Mm-hmm. So what I want you to do is just bring your arms out like a T. Stay relaxed. We're going to work on the AC joints. We're going to release a little bit there. Good. Turn this way. This is what's called the SC joint, sternoclavicular, where the collarbone attaches to the rib, the sternum, which is the chest plate. Whew, that was a good release. Now we do a little in the ribs, but gentle, because I know the ribs are sensitive. You ever get any bruised ribs?
Not really.
It ain't fun, especially if you break one. But they're supposed to be sensitive and painful because they protect, inside there is your internal vital organs. Mm-hmm. So they're supposed to be sensitive to motivate you to protect the area. Mm-hmm. So nobody gets through the rib cage. Mm-hmm. Then you're dead. Bring your hands back up that way. Relax. Stop flashing my customers. All right, slide up a little bit towards your head. Now we're gonna do a pull at your knee. It's gonna release the knee joint. Mm-hmm. Which ankle did you have surgery, you said?
This one.
Okay. And then should even release more in the hip and even the lower back. Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna also do a pull from the foot and ankle to release the ankle and the arch and then maybe even more the knee. Yeah. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other. Well, actually we're gonna do knee, knee, ankle, ankle. Your job, just give me a loose floppy leg. Stay loose. Yeah, loose, baby. Relax it. Drop it. Ooh, baby. Slide up.